Welcome to Mirror Domains, and today we are going to be playing some Street Fighter 6 and World of Warcraft. Well, we start off with Street Fighter 6. Yes, it's Saturday afternoon. It is the, fall equinox today, right? It's the first official day of fall, I think. Half moon, I don't know what's going on outside. But hey, if you like this channel and you like this stuff, by all means, come over, and we do a lot of cool stuff here. We just watched a movie, No One Will Save You, yesterday, called, it's about alien abduction. That's up on the Mirror Domains YouTube channel right now, so go check that out. Yeah, if you like aliens, abduction, far out there, man. We watched a Hindi movie called Johnny John, Suspect X, on Netflix. My reviews for It Lives Inside is up on the channel. Trailer reactions for The Hunger Games, Ahsoka Episode 6, Haunting in Venice review. And then, of course, we do movie news there on the Mirror Domains channel. So, hey, if you like entertainment news, movie stuff, movie opinions, I'm always currently up to date with most stuff. And if you got an opinion, by all means, come share it on the Mirror Domains network. That being said, I'm firing up the old controller, and we are going to get underway with some Street Fighter. It's a sunny day outside. Went for a walk already. Racked up 5K.
Street Fighter 6.
Let's rock and roll. Let's take us some matches on here. See if I can get my silver star. And then I think silver is really hard to get through. I think it's like you got to get 2,000 or 3,000 points to get to gold.
Fighting ground.
Okay. Options. Is my audio set properly? It is. Ranked. Let's do it. Ooh, that was quick.
Here comes a
I'm
new
not warmed up yet
challenger.
here, guys. It has to be against Ken.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round one.
So I'm on the right.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 chases them down. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Strings it all together. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They decide to hang back and rethink their gameplay, experiencing burnout. From up above. Oh, they're in the corner now. In there!
Yeah, I got you. I didn't even see what he was ranked. He's a 5,000 player.
Wants to keep the pressure on. Flashes him.
Ooh.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Jeez, that was
Going on the
terrible, man.
offensive? Gets the jump in. Player 2 chases. Burnout
Ooh,
activates.
nice.
Quick breather. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick hit baits out the low kick. Player 2
That was
is in
weird.
a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. And oh my god, they just choked it up. Sets up what a finish.
Boom.
Player
Just
2
like that.
showed they are truly
Oh my
prepared
god,
to
I'm like
present.
8 points away from silver? Why couldn't I win? Oh, that should have been enough points. I'm like 8 points away from silver. I wish that was, oh my god, that would have made my day. That would have been like, okay guys, that's it. We're done with Street Fighter. We're not.
Here comes a new
So if I
challenger.
win this one against Jury, oh geez, she's so hard. So hard to face. It's,
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one.
and she's
The fight's now
rough.
underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Saw that low heavy coming. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage.
Ooh, James.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. The jump in catches them. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation. This is gonna
Oh,
be
that
bad
was-
news. Holds out with the block. Okay, creating some space here. Medium kick. Anything could happen here.
James, what are you doing?
Helps with a medium kick.
Stop screwing around.
Trying to lead each other here. Jumps in. Going in. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh my God, James, you were just
Player
screwing around
1
too much.
hits up the always important first
And that's the
round.
match.
They'll
If
want to
he,
keep the ball
that's,
rolling.
I bet that's going to cost you it all.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Did well to get the buff in there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jumps. Goes for the throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Max
I just
FA
want my
gauges.
silver.
Unbelievably
Good
in
girl.
sync with a chance to score big here.
I'm not going to get it
This
this
is where
time.
smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage KO.
Yeah, she cost me. Damn.
Player
Yeah.
1 brings it home. Let's
Well,
see
I'm not
if they
gonna
can
beat
build
her.
themselves a streak.
Boy, it's so frustrating that I was like 8 points away from my silver. And it's like, just keep on grinding, James. It's the only thing you can do. It's the only thing you
Here
must
comes
do.
a new
Oh
challenger.
God, Jury again. Oh, Jury. You and your lollipop.
How's this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
2-win streak.
Nowhere to run.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Parries the attack and... low kicks are a no-go. Still slugging it out here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. What are they thinking here? Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Takes the chance to hurt him. Knockdown. KO.
How about that?
Player 2 takes the
Yeah?
round like a thief in the night.
That's a good start.
What else can they get away with?
Sorry about your 2-game win streak, but I'm going to put it in care.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Creates an opening with a low heavy? What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 has a KO.
Gotcha.
Player
Fury.
2 brings
Rank
it
up.
home. Let's
Yes.
see if they can build themselves a streak.
Silver. Now it doesn't matter if I lose because I'm going to be stuck at silver from now on. Oh, yeah. That's good. That was awesome. Now, why couldn't that happen before? Don't complain, James. Finally, I'm silver. That feels good. I might have to cut that out and post that on YouTube later on. Yeah.
Here comes a new
Now I'm probably going to
challenger.
just get my butt handed to me. But that's
Our
fine. I
fighters are
can't go
ready to
lower
get
than
down
a
to
silver,
it.
so
So
I'm
let's
happy.
start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
That was a tough long time. All right, Jamie, your number's up, little
All
boy.
right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Still slugging it out here. Big counter. Throws them to negate the block. Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps in. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. KO.
Oh.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in, going on the offensive. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only
Weird
produce
that I
more
didn't even
damage.
press that button.
Digs in deep to get that drive in. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Knockdown and player 2 holding on to that corner. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Lands the Getsuga Saiho.
Yeah, he beats me.
Going for that juicy,
What did I say?
juicy
I'll get my
damage.
butt kicked.
This is KO. Player 2 took
It
no
was
time to
foretold
finish that fight.
even before they came here. But as I said, now it's got to be like 2,000 points before I get to gold, and I can lose my silver stars just as easily as I lost my bronze stars.
How's this match
Marisa.
gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Fight with all.
Let's go, Marisa.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw whips. Still slugging it out here. Starts with a jump in. Taking stock. From up above. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Uses the parry. Shoots off a fire. KO.
Yeah, she can jump through a fireball.
Player 1
Because
picks up the
everybody
always
can jump
important
through the
first round.
fireball, right?
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
God,
Goes for the
Marisa.
jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Slips the grab. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Going in, holds out with the block. Very G-right kick for a mix-up. Jumps in. The throw missed. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO!
My God.
Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
I'll take a rematch, Marisa.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sticks the jump in. With the throw. Opts for the throw. Was well in range
Yeah,
to
she's
score the
letting me
throw.
get close, so I
Player
might as well
1
just throw
pushes
her.
the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Trips him up. From up above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Blocks the low heavy. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Knife lead will end the throw and
So she's
round.
vulnerable to throws.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Very vulnerable to throws. Now she might change up her game to see,
Out of nowhere.
see if
Marisa gonna
she
give you the
makes an
jab.
adjustment.
How's this round going to develop? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Dashes forward. Hits him with a stop and bop. Barely blocks the jump-in. Still scrapping for control of the space. This is gonna hurt. Hold up, they broke through the super arm. Must have, they couldn't tech the throw.
Broke through the
This
super.
is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Marisa,
Open
don't hurt me.
Clutch anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Drops them hard. Like, what were they thinking? Good decision with that throw. Okay, here, super armor. Cold and
Sorry, what happened there?
What a
I kicked you, but you pushed me back?
Player
That
one
was weird.
faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new
Oh,
challenger.
Marisa again. Oh, God. Sweet Jesus.
They're all fired up.
Is this the same person?
We're almost underway.
Gotta do round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? The drive parry was successful. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
Wow.
Player 1
Big
is
combo. Yeah,
almost
not
dead, but
winning
some
against
clutch
her.
drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Grabs him. Player 1 ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now.
Round two.
Player 2
Obviously, I have to start learning how to play well enough to play on the 5,000 tier.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Long, low attack hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to fight experiencing burnout. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Wrecks them. What'll happen here? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
Oh,
themselves a streak.
Marisa. Why'd you have to hurt me like that?
Here comes a new challenger.
DJ.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets the cross-up. The low kick is blocked. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Starts with a jump in. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual.
James.
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Off. End of the
Jump.
match.
Closing moments of the match. KO. Player 1
Thank you.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. What'll happen here? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
That was perfectly timed.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps, tries to act quickly, but with the attack closes with
course
the
I missed
throw.
with mine.
Hitting him with a smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. It's now or never. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Super arts on deck for both fighters. The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, what a smart throw. Will this super art do anything?
Got him.
Spends it all on the
Knock us down to about the same.
Not one bit about it.
But then he's going to be looking to use his watch.
Lands the soup, goes to the air. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Blocks the low kick. Drops him hard. Tons of space between. Reads the jump in perfectly. Okay, they are done.
Got him. Right? I got him.
Comes
Skilled
out
fighter.
on top of that fierce battle. Wow, that match had
Is that my
it
first
all.
win as a silver? Okay.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. A parry? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Jump in finds the mark. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 2 chases them down, throws them. What's next? The jump in catches them. Burnout activates. KO. Player 2
Argos, hey, you
on
got
the board
silver.
first with the win.
Yeah,
They'll
I'm gonna
want to
post.
keep the
I'm gonna
pressure
cut that
on.
out and post it up on the channel later.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Blocks it. Big throws.
Come on, DJ.
Advantage of the
You're not
hesitation and get some good damage in return.
play nice with me.
Still scrapping for control of the space. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this, all the throw connects. Both fighters planning.
Oh
Just
God,
goes for
James,
it
that's
at
not
this range.
laughable. That's laughable.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Excellent block. Fights back hand.
How he blocked that coming down from the air, I don't know, because that's normally that's supposed to
Let's see
cut
if they
through.
can build themselves a streak.
That's why they put that in there, so you can cut through.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the low heavy. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? They trade. One chance here may end this match. KO. Player
Yeah,
2
he
picks
seems
up
to
the
break
first
through
round.
all my
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
breakers.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Mac brushes that off and keeps going.
Like that. See how he couldn't block that? I don't know how he came down from the air and blocked it before.
Playing around here.
Because that's what should have happened, and I should have won that last match.
Noticeable life. There's a burnout.
And now I lost this match.
What are you jumping in
Oh,
for?
still got a fighting chance.
Here's the final round.
Tiebreaker
real
of the
fight starts
tiebreaker.
now.
Let's do it.
Open with a jump in. This is, oh my God, what a throw tech. Jumps. We're just getting started here. Cool tick all in with a rush. Breaks it. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Throws him. Takes
All right,
advantage of the
enough of this.
hesitation and gets some good damage in
I've had
return.
enough.
What are they gonna do? Nothing stops this train. A jump. The low's blocked. Goes to the air. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Drops him hard. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening.
Oh.
Noticeable life lead. Didn't hesitate
Yeah, he
going
got
for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
DJ.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day,
And I lost
but
all the
nothing
points that I
even
just won.
comes close to this.
Isn't that amazing? It should be that way though, right? You get up to a new tier, it means you gotta develop your game a little bit more. So I gotta make my game tighter. The way I got here was just learning
Our
to
fighters are
know
ready to
my
lay it all
timing
on
for
the
my
line.
big, fierce punch
Gotta
and
do
big
this.
kicks.
Come on.
Now I gotta learn how to break up those combos.
Here we go. What are
Stay
these
away
fighters
from-
going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Player one pushes
How to
the opponent into the
defend
corner.
against that. That's
Buy
what's
some
my
time by
next.
driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes for
And
the low kick.
I just had two
Uses a
great
long
chances
range
to
attack
attack her
there
from
to
behind, and I
zone
did
them
nothing.
Bops them with a target combo. Neither of them willing to back off in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Yes! Drive impact for the win.
No, she's got a
Player
4-game
two
win streak.
on the board first with the win.
See, she's like
They'll want to keep the pressure
6,500.
on.
She's only got 2 stars. Normally it was like
Immediate jumping.
oh god.
Adds a little super
Concentrate,
juice into
James.
this combo for more damage. Who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stop and pop. Player two will look to apply pressure here.
You're not gonna
Side
permit
switch in the
me.
corner. Going in.
I don't
Risky
permit
up
it.
close scrap still going.
Yeah, again, you were I froze there when she had her back to me and I'm not attacking. Hilarious.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in.
Maybe it's because it's
that
the
was a
glue?
decisive win.
James, don't say something crass like that.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Long low attack hits. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Gets through the opening. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Taking stock. No more drive gauge. Player two in trouble. That slight doubt is all it took. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Weakness,
Had the
James.
radar up and running. It's a good spot to use the super. How will this impact things? Jumps up, hits him with a stop and bop. Sure you can? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Safely increases their throw level. A quick breather. Absolutely relentless.
Nothing!
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Breaks through with the throw. Player two brings it home.
Sometimes-
Let's see if they
Sometimes
can
Ken
build
seems to
themselves a
almost
streak.
stop and admire his work. Oh, she's tough. She truly is. Well, she had a 6-game win streak, which sometimes usually can make them nervous.
Here comes a new challenger.
Marisa. Again, seems to be a lot of Marisa players on.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride
iPod
and bragging
case
rights
for
are at stake here.
sale.
Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player one with the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The jump in catches them. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in
Marisa
to
scares
start the
me.
round.
She does.
The low heavy's blocked.
Like, you don't want to run
Gets
into
the
her in
jump
a
in.
back alley, right?
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Sure you can? Risky up close scrap. This is gonna be bad news. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge.
She did it twice, James.
Both fighters are experiencing burnout. Knocked them out of the air. And they finishes with the
She did it
throw.
like 3 times in a row there, that move.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Yeah, if you see
How
her
is this
walking
rematch
down the
going to
alley
play out?
towards you, you'd
Are
be
we
like,
gonna witness a
I'm
blow-up
out of here.
Pokes with a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Neither of them willing to back off here. Sticks the combo.
God.
Strings it all together. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, and the throw ends the round. Player one
Yeah, I'm getting
takes the round like a
manhandled.
thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2.
Absolutely, man.
Goes for
You
the
know
jump
what?
into
She's
start.
probably gonna get her silver
They
star
both showed
if
their
she
hands
beats
a
me.
little bit, so they must be thinking, hit them with a stop and vibe.
But don't let her
Doesn't miss a
perfect
beat.
games.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather, sees him coming and shrugs it off with the soup, finishes with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral
Yeah,
game
she got her
wins matches.
silver probably from that. Alright. I'm probably gonna save this, or I'm gonna reset the stream like in about 30 minutes, and so I can chop out my silver win and make a short for it and stuff.
Here comes a new challenger.
Luke. Sideways.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Ready? Don't expect me to be a round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Denies the attack and tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Tons of drive and health to work with. Trips them up. Holds out with the block. The throw hits. Now the
that
fun
was
begins.
supposed to be my grab.
Good work staying in throw range there. Nails the anti-air. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. This is a critical point of the round where they get off in there.
Oh my god.
Player one hits up
James,
the
what are
always
you
important
doing?
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Can't tech the throw. Jumps in. Still slugging it out at this range. Player one can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation
stupid
will
how
be
he-
interesting. All in with a
People can
KO.
jump. How many times do I lose a
Player one
match because I
brings
use
it
that
home.
breaker
They can
move?
build themselves a
People
streak.
jump up and land down behind me and combo
Right back into the
me for
rematch.
like
We
9,
ain't even close to
12
done.
hits.
Sneaks in above.
Like I said, it's a weakness
That's
as
some
much as
big juicy damage on that counter hit.
it's supposed to be
Corner switch
something that
means they
works to
can now
my
go on the
advantage.
offensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap open, gets him. Player one picks up the always important
Now
first
you're
round.
losing to
They'll want to keep the
4700s.
ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Sandblast! Jumps up. Shoryuken? A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Throws them forward and Nate brushes that off and keeps going. Knockdown and not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What now? Oh, critical art now? What a finish! Player
God.
one brings it home.
I started
Let's
off
see
so
if they can
well,
build
and now I'm
themselves a
just
streak.
really terrible.
Here comes a new challenger.
All
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride
Well, he's
and
at
bragging rights are at
6,500.
stake here. Both fighters
And he
will need
only
to
has
bring their
2
A game to the
stars
table.
for silver. That's...
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. The low is denied. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Sticks the jump in. A parry? Jump takes a big gamble and gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Going in. They trade hits. Experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Closing
Psycho
it out
Bob,
with
sorry,
a super
dude.
art finish. Nice and
Not
clean.
sorry.
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Again, shall we go? Yes.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Parries the attack. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can't tech the
He
throw.
knows that throw is
All right,
coming.
what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is open. KO.
Yeah.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Scrapping it out up close, springs forward with the drive rush. Saw that coming.
This is my chance.
Big throw.
Is it your chance?
Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. The low kick hits. Parry. Finds the target. They're in range. We gonna see it. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart
that was-
throw. They crowns him from above.
James,
Gets them
James.
with a quick low kick.
you had that one.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
James.
Open, solid anti-air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Nothing stops this train. More fuel to the fire.
Well, that should make us even, at least in health. But he's going to be on the lookout to use his super.
Get burned. The super connect. Burns out. Player 1 is looking at a grip machine that Shogun needs to push forward.
See?
Both
Told you.
sides getting ready. Looking for a hole. Close range projectile. Sets up with the jump in. I can't. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some
It's
smart
2-0
moves
against
there.
him, huh?
Great game.
Against Ryu. Very tough opponent. Yeah, that was a good match. Ooh, Marisa? Is it another Marisa?
Here comes a new
Ooh,
challenger.
Cammy. I haven't fought Cammy yet today. Very dangerous opponent.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. The drive parry was successful.
No, that was
Take
supposed
the
to be
trip.
throw.
Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Taking stock. Denies the low heavy. Holds out with the block. The throw misses. With the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Good job blocking the jump in. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just
Oh
need to go
no,
for
she
it.
got me.
Finishes
Damn.
with the throw.
I knew that. We
Player
both blocked
two
at each
on the
other so
board
close.
first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Barely blocks the jump in. Impacts a no-go. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. This fight is just underway. What kind of hit hits them with a stop and pop? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Blocks it. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Terry to answer the impact. So on point. A quick breather. Breaks throws him. Low heavy. KO.
God.
We're
Even that
going
one.
into the final round
Let's go
tied
again,
up.
Cammy.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It charges forward. The low's blocked. Impact squash. Uses the impact to shave
Damn,
off some of the
that's not what I
drive.
wanted to
The
do.
super doesn't hit. Going in.
Don't lose it, James. Don't lose it.
Player 2 has the super gauge and sets up with the jump in. Both fighters have a full drive gauge on deck. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. All the throw connects. Up for the arrow. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Medium kick into off of me. Will this super art do anything? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
No, not with this. Oh God, that had to hit. That had to hit. I
I've
lost
seen
my
a lot
time.
of fights in my day, but nothing
Cammy.
even comes close to this one.
I'll take a rematch.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jones with the fireball. Going on the offensive. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to go in with the target combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Difficult situation for a throw. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Blocks the low heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Life lead opens up. Hold your breath. Good heads up.
What?
position
I
out
went
to
mine.
get a
Mine was
KO.
first.
Player
But that's why
2
she hit you,
on the
James,
board
because yours
first with the
did
win.
go first.
They'll want to keep the pressure
Oh
on.
man.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of
Come on,
everything
Cammy,
that's
I don't
happened
wanna
up
hurt
until
you.
now? Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Jumps? Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Time to reassess the situation? Whiffs the throw. The throw missed. Throw
What the heck
connection
was
does
that?
big
Did you see me
damage.
just stand up and
Knockdown
kind of like do nothing?
Both they're going for the super art. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Ripper.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we
Come
go.
on, Cammy. It's just a joke, isn't
Avoids
it?
getting stuck in the corner somehow. Nets the counter. Picks up the counter. This is going to be
Ah,
huge.
she got it.
Wraps it up with a throw.
Cammy
Player 2
Hub
brings it home.
says.
Let's
is
see if
their
they can build themselves a streak.
affiliation.
comes a new
Ah,
challenger.
Manon. Maybe they can power though through the armor if the energy bar is
This
higher
is gonna
than
be a
this.
5-star
maybe
match.
that's it.
Get ready for
Do I
history
not know
to
the
be
basic
made.
enough mechanics to recognize that?
Prepare.
That's possible. Ah, Manon. If you're a leg
Here we
man,
go.
I think
What are these
Manon's
fighters going to do?
probably
Denies
long
the
legs.
attack and gets a chance with that jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Goes for the throw.
Oh my God, James,
All
what are you
right.
doing?
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead opens up. Nice Manes Dore.
she
The big
waited.
play does it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want
Yeah,
to
she
keep
was
the
a
pressure
dancer,
on.
right? A ballerina was her history.
Immediate jump in. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the knockdown, and now, smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Super clutch corner switch. KO. Here's the final
So she
round.
just stood back
The
and let
real
me
fight
kick her
starts
butt
now.
there? Is that what happened?
Out of my way.
Weird.
Goes for the. This is gonna hurt. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uh-oh. This could
Yeah,
really
she'll
tip
regret
the
that.
scale.
But she'll be looking to use hers. She's got a full 3.
Make smart use of the game. Good, super. Player baits out the low kick. Drops him hard. Player 2, big time whip. Crowns him from above. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Ooh, she wants a rematch. Okay,
It's not over
let's
yet.
go.
Let's believe it's time for that run back. Sets up with the jump in. Whiffs the throw. How's this? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Oh, talk about overextending. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll
That's a
want to
good
keep
win.
the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big thing
Ow.
close. Goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Charges
there?
forward. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna
She-
blink first? Knockdown and knocked them out of the air. Low heavy. Fights up. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Is it going to be enough?
Will this
Probably
be
not.
enough to kill?
Sit down and shut up.
It was close, though.
Still in it with a sliver. No way.
Yeah.
That wasn't luck. That was 100%
Now she's
plan.
going to be raging against
Player
the computer,
one
right?
was an absolute
Received
beast
custom
in that match.
mode in chill room. Is that what it said? Good flourish of moves by Ken. Yeah, that was a good move. That was a good set there.
Here comes a new
Ooh,
challenger.
Cammy again.
This isn't about
The
just winning the
woo.
match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1.
Come on, Cammy. Go easy.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead
Oh
opens
my
up.
God, James.
Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 2 ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player
Rent free.
1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pops them with a shorty. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up, then overdrive cannon spike. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal burnout activation.
Uh-oh.
Uses the gauge for a super art. Killer Bee spin catches
I love that
up
move.
standing.
It's from the Street
Games
Fighter
are
movie.
heating up.
I'm glad that they
Player
gave it to
2
her.
is working with a
They
better
gave that
gauge.
move to her.
What's
Yeah.
going on the offensive?
That's why I
Player
want to
1
learn how to
will have
play
to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while.
Ken was somebody I played in
Gotta
Street
be
Fighter
careful
2,
not
so
to
it's
whip
kind of
at
like,
this range. Fights out of the corner. Miraculous
oh my
grab.
god, Jesus.
Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using the pumps the brakes on the impact. Life lead is there, but still an impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Amazing. Low heavy. Drive it back, misses. Only a little bit of set flatline zone. Last round,
Still
people.
got it.
Both fighters got
Still got a chance, James.
Fight round. Fight.
Will this super art do anything? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. How did they read that throw? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 needs to take advantage of, putting the cherry on top.
She's got me. Damn.
This could really tip the scales. Locked on.
She's locked on.
Slams the super. Time. This could lead to some big damage. Clutch anti-air. Anticipated that. What a read with that anti-air.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of fights
Good job,
in my day,
Kenny.
but nothing
job.
even comes close to this one.
Yeah, I gotta play
It's not
Cammy
over
against
yet.
Cammy a little bit more to
Believe
learn
it's
some
time
of
for
those.
that comeback. The first
those
round
moves.
begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Going on the offensive? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The
No,
throw
I
in.
was grabbing.
Now the fun begins. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves that charges forward. Finishes
No.
with the throw.
See, when she does that
Player
canyon
1
arrow or
picks up
whatever
the
it's
first
called,
round.
I
That'll
should
give
be
them a
able to
psychological advantage.
throw her right.
Round 2. Fight.
They trade hits. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Brushes off the impact. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Parries the attack. Drive gauge management here is going to brushes that off and keeps going. The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown and full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Scrapping it out, draw critical. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Amazing! Goes to the air. Sets up with the jump in. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. What are you
Oh my
jumping
god,
in for?
James. Oh my god.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
You had it there. You had it, James, but I fuddied it up. My theory of power hour being a bigger breakthrough is
Here comes a new challenger.
counter to the power moves. Yeah. There must be a way in.
How's
practice
this
mode
match
to
gonna
figure
shake
that
out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready? Don't expect me to be a round 1.
I don't know. I see other
All right, first
Twitch
round.
people
What's
doing
going to
like
happen?
their Street Fighter
Goes
stuff, and
air
they're
to
all
air
like
to deny them a chance.
13,000 ranked. It's like, God.
Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage.
See, no, this
What's
guy
next?
feels like he should be a
Player
16,000
2
ranked.
is almost dead, but some clutch drive
Or
moves and a few
13,000
players
ranked.
could turn this
The way
around
that
in
he's
their
coming
favor.
at me there.
KO.
Of course, if I stop talking
Player
and
1
concentrate.
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. That combo did decent damage.
Like, this guy's all about timing. He's got his timings down. He knows that when I'm done getting blown back, before I get to press my block button, he's already got his attack going. So no, I'm not fighting that guy again. And it's weird that somebody with like of that skill level would be like a 4,000 ranked player. Really?
Here comes a new challenger.
Sometimes the rankings just don't add up, right? But who knows? Maybe a 13,000 ranked
This is gonna
player
be a 5-star match. Get
could be
ready
just
for
taking the
history
controller
to
from
be
his friend
made.
who is only ranked 4,000 to play a few
I'm not
matches,
gonna
right?
lose.
Round 1.
Not Chun-Li.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Go easy.
Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few. That was a tough crossover.
God.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Medium kick hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Scrapping it out up close. Connects with a super art. Dashes forward. Both fighters solid anti-air. We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have raw super hard incoming. What's next?
Not so fast.
Nails to get them with a quick low kick. We're
Chun-Li
going
is,
into the
I
final
don't
round tied
know,
up.
they didn't
Which
animate her
fighter
face
has
all
the
that
best
well,
cry
did
out
they?
to win?
It's like she's stuck
Open
with
the
that one
fireball.
expression
The
where you
low
see
block.
Ken when they get hit,
Throws a fireball.
and even Jury, that
Both
their
players
faces
look for
react, but
something
hers
to
is
work
just
with,
always
but neither
the same
low
expression.
kick hits.
And it sucks because
Clutch
Chun-Li's the one of
anti-air. They
Cool
just said,
characters.
get that jumping out of here.
Classic characters.
Looking for a chance. The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some crowns them from above. Amazing. Low heavy. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Okay, here we. Excellent block. Dangerous range here. Noticeable life lead. They're dizzy. This is gonna hurt. Sets up with the jump in.
Got her.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
It's done.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up.
Are you kidding me?
Ruined her 3-game win streak. She'll want some redemption
Player
against me.
1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Yep, she signed up for it right away.
It's not
Let's
over
go,
yet.
Chun-Li.
Best believe it's time for that run back. Crowns him from above. Anti-air drops him. Still slugging it out at this range. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Taking stock. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. A projectile to try and change the situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Blocks the low heavy. Throws him. What's next? KO.
Yeah.
Player 1 picks up the first
Only
round.
one small
That'll
punch.
give them a psychological advantage. Denies the jump in. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do.
I think I got
Jump.
this person's number.
Knockdown. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2, he closes it with a classic corner throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Superb reactions on display.
Prepare yourself.
Good judgment there.
Spinning
The drive impact doesn't work. Breaks it. Punish counter on the action. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance.
She'll be looking to do hers when she comes out of this, James. So be
Player
careful.
2 drops him hard. What now? Oh, yo!
See?
Rock super hit! Shoryu! What's next? Solid anti-air! What are they gonna do? Connects with the throw! Great job in escaping that corner for impact! Squat! Ugh, they are done!
Damn.
Player 2!
Alright guys, that's an even hour. Oh, she wants rematch. Okay. Tiebreaker
Not
it
over
is.
yet.
Final match of the
Believe
day
it's
for
time
Street
that
Fighter.
comeback.
I'm gonna get on to
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Medium kick hit.
ooh.
The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. No good up high. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
She knows she's
Left off a projectile to waste time. Blocks the low heavy. The throw misses. From up above. Slips the grab. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Going in? KO!
Oh.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What
You beat
else
her
can
the
they
first
get
time.
away with? Sneaks in above. Who's going to start things off? Gets the knockdown, and now, smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. They exchange blows. What'll happen? Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Looks like they both want to stay going on the offensive. Both fighters experiencing burnout.
How do you know that I'm
Real
gonna...
test of uses the gauge for
That's
a
so
super
ridiculous
arm.
that she's
Didn't
able to do
hesitate
that.
going for the kill with that super.
So tiebreaker of the tiebreaker. Here we go. Winner takes all. Final match of the
This is the
afternoon.
final round. Expect
Who's it gonna
see
go
some
to?
fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws a fireball.
How's this?
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Player 2 has that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Out of range. Relatively safe. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Medium kick. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. This can lead to some big damage. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
This is tense. It could really go either way.
These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Jinrai? A jump in? Sets up with the jump in. Ugh, this is a complete huge chance after that wall splash. Somehow manages to block the jump in. They think this time to bust this out? Throws
No,
up.
I was
What
grabbing.
now? Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Drop zone, baby! Are you kidding me? Player 2
Oh, God, I
was
had-
definitely sweaty.
Well, you know
during
what?
that
I don't mind
round
losing
win.
to Chun-Li. That's fine. All right. Quit ranked matches. Okay, guys, I'm going to reset the stream because I want to switch over to World of Warcraft, and I want to be able to save a small chunk of that so I can cut out my ranking upgrade to silver today. But that was a good match. It truly was. Don't worry, I won't be gone for too long. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't need to reset the stream, do I? No, yeah, you need to, because I think, yeah, I'll keep it short and concise. All right. See you in a little